Testing. Testing. Cool. And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today, we're going to be talking about lists, specifically how to make them, what you consider list-worthy quality, what type of paper you can use to make lists with, what lists you're basically used for. So if you're not into talking about lists, I would advise you to skip today's episode. So if you're into the lists, you're into talking about the lists, that's what we're going to be doing today. So back with my work here. I need to get my other list books out. That. Whoa. The paper is very yellow. Okay, we're just going to give people a little bit of time to come in, see if anybody wants to hang out. Tools. Okay. And we'll even break out the pencil. Okie dokie. So let's get into this. Today we're going to be talking about lists, specifically how to make a list and what to do with the list. And if you are considering what to do with the list, there are all kind of things that you can use to make important lists or unimportant lists. Just gonna hop in and make sure the people know what's going on. I totally forgot to make an Instagram post. Or did I? Nope, I did not. Good. Okay. Alrighty then. So, we're talking about lists today. How to make a list, what to do with it. I've given this a lot of thought, and there are many types of lists that you can make. And there are lists of lists. A list is just basically an idea of what to do. So, what to do, what to buy. What not to do. There can be lists of people. There are lists of tasks. And I'm sure that you can think of many different lists. And I'm going to share today some of my lists. This is my shopping list. Now, shopping can include a great many things, but I try and limit them to things that I need in the immediate need that I will forget something. And the other reason for lists is to keep you from forgetting. Okay, that's a basic reason for the list, is to keep you from forgetting. Okay, it's a basic. If you're one of those people in the world who can't remember things very good and you need a physical item, they say, well, from being a teacher, they say that if you are told something, you have a 5% chance of remembering it a day, a month, a week from then. If you write it down, you have a 57% chance of remembering a day, a week, a month from now. Hi, April. We're doing lists today. If you hear it, write it down, and teach it to someone else, you have an 85% chance of remembering a day, a week, a month from now. So hopefully this will give you a better idea of how your learning abilities are coming along. So lists can include shopping, shopping lists, do's, don'ts, tasks, wants, money, pens, ink, um, these are just some lists that I have. Today I'm making a shopping list. The reason for making a list is that you don't want to forget these things. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm totally, I needed hefty bags. It's shopping. First thing that you want to do with a list is label what it's for, because if you forget and you're looking at this list, it could be people, it could be letters that you want to thank, a thank list or a gratitude list, a people list, a pen pal list, an address list, so I need hefty, strong bags. Now, one of the points of the list is to have exactly an idea of what you're looking for. So I might not remember what this box looks like while I'm at the store. So I want to be very specific when I'm taking note to which box to get. So hefty, strong, multi-purpose. $30 gal. Okay. And like you can leave, or if you want more details, you can put large drawstring. And try and put like a point, or like at the end put a box, so that way you can check it off when you're in the store and making a shopping list. Now, shopping lists look like many different things. You can have a Pen and Gear memo book like this. You can have a 99-cent store list that's kind of floppity like this. This is also Pen and Gear. I have this beautiful unicorn one that I've already started making a list of things. The CVS Caliber book is small enough you could put it in your pocket. If you're creative, you can even make your own type of little book. This was a gift from Pen Friend Freddy. This is Rhodia dot paper 80 GSM. And you can make your own little book with paper in it to make lists in. So the other thing you want to look out for is, what type of pens work in which type of. And the only thing that I can tell you there is find a notebook, go to the very last page, and just try out all of your pens that you're going to use in it. And I usually use fountain pens very rarely, but I will sometimes use my Pilot Friction or my Jelly Roll pens, my Pilot G2. Probably won't use my calligraphy pen, and I will definitely use my pencil, and I will definitely use the fine liner sometimes in my calligraphy pen. So, gives you an idea. But if you want to erase, get a Pilot Friction. You can write it down, and if you misspell it, you can erase it. Or use pencil, you can obviously erase pencil. I rarely use a pen because even if you don't want to keep your list after you're done using it, you want to have an idea of, maybe you could reuse it. If it's something that you want to keep around, I mean, I have a list of tasks that I need to do every day. I'm going to show you that. That is my list of tasks I have to do every day. And it might not seem like a very long list, but, it's there. And there's, also, if you're having a task and you're having a difficult time with it, make it fun. Because having a boring old task list is just, So, make it fun. You can have a list of fun things to do. You can make a list of fun things. You can make a list of worries, or a list of needs. But one of my favorite lists to make is a will, want, won't list. Will, want, won't list. This is in the relationships category. The things you will do with a partner, the things you want to do with a partner, and the things that you absolutely will not do with a partner. So, I also need hairbands. Another thing is change up the colors, because sometimes you might want to have one thing, one color, and then another thing, another color, so that way they don't all run together. And if you buy a set of Pilot Friction pens, you know that they come in a multitude of colors, and they are all erasable, which is great. So you can kind of get an idea of what type of pen you want to use with your whatever you have going on. And when I do my bullet journal, I use these a lot because you can label the different colors for different tasks. Like green is money, red is for appointments or things that have to do with health, blue is holidays, pink is for YouTube, purple is for birthdays, whatever the case may be for your situation. And and of course you can do your own, but let's see, what else does it need? It needs was something that it wanted and I forgot. Oh, toilet paper. It needs toilet paper. So if you have something important that you need that you absolutely can't, forget, I would advise writing it in red. Because red is one of those colors that just screams, "Hey, look at me!" Because you don't want to forget this. It's very important. So, um, like lesser, not important things, you can make other colors, but try and make lists fun. I have a list of addresses. Not going to show you all the addresses, but the addresses are in there, and have will, want, and won't lists, so that's good. Lists of ink. You can have a list of ink. Oh, sorry. Passwords is another one. You can make a list of passwords. That's very important. I cannot tell you how many times I have forgotten my frickin' passwords. And all I can do is hope and pray that Google has my passwords, because that's important. And like, if you want to write, if you've ever been to the hospital, sometimes they give you one of these, or they have these inside the desk majig, and you can write your lists down on here while you're thinking about it. And some of them come with lines, some don't. I would just encourage you to make your own lines, because life often comes without lines. And like, I have a whole box of them. A whole box of list making utensils. What else? Let me think. Oh, you can make a list of movies. Make a list of movies. Make a list of pens. Oh, I already wrote pens. See, the one great thing about these Pilot Frictions is you can erase them. It's ink, but it erases with a little bit of friction, which is great. Hence the Pilot Friction. Pens, inks. Hope I didn't write that in friction. You could make a list of things to talk about. Things to talk about. Is today Friday? It is Friday. Okay, well, that's great. You can also make a list of places you want to go. Movies you want to see. Oh. And then as soon as you have seen one, just check it off. Put a little check mark next to it. Or cross it out. Why are we talking about lists? The reason that we're talking about lists is because sometimes you have to have your priorities in check. So that way that when you have to do something that you don't forget to do it. Case in point, today I need to do my bullet journal, which I'm going to do here in a minute. And I'm also going to do let's see. Gotta do lab. Okay. What else? Can't think of anything at this moment, but we'll just keep that handy. And like, if you're into list making, just, put it somewhere where it's easily accessible. So that way you have it at the ready and you don't have to go searching around for it. Have it in one of two places or three places if you're like kind of fiddly. Like have it in the place that it's supposed to be at your desk. And then when you leave the house, make sure you either put it in your pocket or your bag and keep it in the same department all the time. So that way you don't have to go fiddling or looking for it, or like keep it in your pocket and be able to bring it out at a moment's notice. So this is the bullet journal for this week. Got to go through and check off and make sure that we did everything this week. So paid the Spectrum bill, did a YouTube, fixed the light in the bathroom, had Easter, went to April's Live, did a YouTube, made a How to Human, did a YouTube, wished Andy a happy birthday, did a YouTube, did an ink review, wished Angie happy birthday, had an appointment, watched a live. I was going to do a travel video, but I didn't need to. And today we're doing lists. And tomorrow will be tomorrow. And then I have the things that I have to do over here, that have to be continued to next week. Anthony. Okay. So get the ruler. And let's move into the next week. Well, that's terrible. All right, whatever. It's fine. Come on, what are you? my Tombow box away, which was a very foolish thing to do. But whatever. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay, this week we did purple. We did yellow. I think that this week is going to be a green week. Or maybe a blue week. Let's see. How long has it been since we've done a blue week? Well, the week before was like a tealy blue. I think we've actually done a blue week. So we'll do a blue week. Let's check the washi tape box to see if we have any washi tape reviews. I don't know why I have all this in here. That can go in the trash. There. Green stickers, indigo. Lotion. I know I've got blue in here somewhere. We have blue washi tape. I'm excited about the blue washi tape. I need to put this with the Halloween stuff. Halloween. 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 I have enough Halloween washi tape. Let me tell you. July washi tape. I don't know why it's out there. Washi tape. More bluish washi tape. Oh boy, sparkly blue washi tape. That's going to be exciting. Some purple washi tape. More blue washi tape. That's what it's all about. We'll just put this over here until it comes around. Oh, mermaid washi tape. Oh boy. I think I have enough washi tape for the month. So that's exciting. Blue washi tape. Kind of the best washi tape. And probably the worst, because it needs sticky stuff. And as you all know, sticky stuff is the bane of my existence. I think I've come to accept it a little bit. My spatula. I'm going to try and not use that sparkly washi tape because it's a pain in my ass. Yes. Okay, we got birthdays, credit card payment, and Amanda's birthday. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna go with this one. This is kind of a pretty blue washi tape. There you go. a note from Amanda B that she's sending me some ink. So I'm really excited. Amanda B has a bucket just like I do, but it's full of ink. Couldn't believe it with my own eyes. I thought I had a lot of ink. I thought Chris Symes had a lot of ink. She has a lot of ink. Look at this stuff. Which is awesome. And also terrifying because better her than me for sorting it out, because I would probably end up hurting something or someone if I had to deal with it. Oops. Just there. There. I'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this. Does that look even? Doesn't look like super even, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. The blue washi tape. I know that it's going to be a shenanigan, so now it's going to use the blue washi tape. Is this your washi tape instead? Come on. Cool. That's all that washi tape. Cool. Let's see if I can do some clipping. Trim here, trim there. I didn't end up having to use the washi tape, the glue after all, so that is super nice because I hate playing with the glues. Ugh. I didn't stick all my stuff. And I wonder, do we have any use? This is my bag of confetti. I like to torture people with around, birthday time. I have happy birthday confetti, and Christmas time with happy Christmas confetti, rather snowflake confetti. And then I have these here happy birthday palm trees and flamingos. And then I have just regular cancer glitter that sticks to everything and is really happy when you're like trying to get a bag open and then you see them struggling and then it like explodes in their face and you laugh really hard. Yeah, that's oh good. I've got glitter everywhere now. It's fine. Glitter everywhere. Fantastic. Whatever. It's fine. Blue month. Oh. Oh. I did that. I just hope this stuff stays down because it's super annoying when it doesn't. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, super funny. Oh. Right. This week is starting week 17. Week 17. Sunday the 19th. Okay, I have to do one work that day. Birthday. Amanda's birthday. Birthday. Credit card is due this month. It's due that day. I have to. My friend May. April, are you still there? When is your live? Trying to figure out which color I should make YouTube because YouTube is usually red, but can't have a red YouTube. Might have to have a pink or a purple YouTube. Monday and Thursday, right. What do you think, April? Pink or purple for YouTube? Well, purple is Twitch, right? Purple is Twitch. Okay, so Monday and Thursday. What time? Yours is at. Wait, I could just look. I forget. 10:30 and 4:30. Ten 30 and 4:30. 10:30 and 4:30. Pink for YouTube, definitely. Definitely gonna have to remember to do that. Pink. Write that down. Note to self. Write that down. Index. Index card. Oh shit. Done fucked up. Appointments. Birthday. Forget what yellow used to be Disneyland, but I don't have a Disneyland pass anymore. Green is for money. Money. Rich. Rich. Maybe I can make yellow YouTube. Kind of difficult to read, though. It'll be fine. Oh, damn it. This is what I was afraid of. Stupid thing. It's already starting to come up. Whores. There. Ugh. Sticky. Goopy Sticky 2000. Yuck. Ugh. So, oh, I wasn't done with the parking yet. Okay, so Thursday. Right, Thursday. 10:30. 10:30. That. And YouTube. What does it want? Busy. Go away. Probably mine. What do you want? Yep, it's the pharmacy telling me my pills are ready. Good, because I didn't get them yesterday. I was really mad. I went all the way out there, and then they didn't have them. And I'm like, hello? Why don't you have my pills? I can have a freaking heart attack. Okay. Oh, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 I always feel like I'm forgetting something. So I wanted to let you all know that next month I have decided that instead of doing a weekly bullet journal, I'm going to do a monthly. I'm going to do a month. I've already made the date calendar here, but next month I'm going to do all 4 weeks because I find that if I forget something and I need to write it down, then I always manage to forget it because and then I make my list over here of things that needed to be moved to next week. So to lab scheduled credit card. Credit card. Yours flex good. These are things that I purchased that I haven't gotten in the mail yet. Oh, man. I did. I bought a Moon Man T1. It's in the mail. Should be here in a couple of weeks. $5.99. It's happening right here, too. So mad. Punch a wall. Sticky things. All right. Am I forgetting anything? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Did I forget anything? Let's see. This is my bullet journal setup for this week. I think I got everything. You're doing a Saturday thing, aren't you? Saturday, 12:30. I got that there. Oh, Saturday. YouTube. Twelve p.m. Oh, how did human right? Human ink review. Oops, shit. And bullet journal. At least until next month, and then I'll only be doing one bullet journal video for the entire month, and maybe just like a recap every week of if I did everything or forgot something or needed to add things. I think that will be sufficient. That will keep me on track. Wednesday, right, Wednesday. Dang it. I knew this stupid tape was going to be an issue, but oh man. I hate using tape and bullet journals. I mean, it's cute and pretty, but it's so annoying. Super annoying. So I have to, like, put it up and use a sticky tape or a real tape to tape the damn thing down. Super annoying. Anyway, I'm done complaining. I think that is all for today, so thank you all for watching. I hope that this was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, and after you hit the subscribe button, make sure that your notifications are set to all, so that way YouTube notifies you when I make new content. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.